What's up, guys? William Mosley here. Today, I upgraded the camera. Well, I say upgraded, but I already had this camera stashed away when I was originally going to do a lot of screencast. So upgraded that. Audio is also coming from that. The first of these guys was a little. We started off. We ended right here. I wanted to do something. I need to rebrand. I need to pretty much create a pretty big promotion for williamcmosley.com. All the assets that I have right now are pretty much outdated because they're all start right. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to create a pretty complex promotion, print and web, and not just today. It's probably going to span a couple more days past this. We're going to be creating a flyer, banners, business cards. I might even get into logo stuff with this. I don't think this is specifically the time I want to, but I already have a color palette, branding, all that stuff in mind. And we're also going to be updating my homepage as well as the website with that, and I'll be creating a newsletter in MailChimp to send out. So a lot to look forward to this week. Um, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to originally I was trying to create the new timeline thing they made in Asana kind of free. I'm going to just switch back to the original um, creative director's workflow. All right, so this is where my um, video camera, mic, etc., just completely cut out. It's okay, we're gonna push through it. So what I'm doing here is setting up a new release as well as a new roadmap. Instead of what I was doing yesterday, we're going to do sprints as daily versus weekly and releases as weekly versus 6 weeks. Hope that makes sense. So there's going to be a column for every single day of the week. Um, so S1, S2, S2, 3. Seeing as I started this on a Sunday, I'm going to add an extra day so that my releases technically start on a Monday next go around. So I'll have 8 days in this release. Added a done, added issues to this. The browser wanted to go back and forth. Yeah, I guess this is the last time I use the Logitech web camera. I'm just gonna have to use the native um, camera in the MacBook for now on. Cause I've, oh man. Okay, anyways, so we're pretty much with this. Uh, what we're doing today, as well as throughout the week, is we're creating a completely custom promotion. We're going to create a flyer, we're going to create business cards, a sales page, banners, a newsletter, and I'm also going to leave the next 2 days or the last 2 days blank so that it's a nice buffer for this. I'm going to go ahead and open up Illustrator, my favorite app in the pretty much in the world. I love Illustrator because it allows you to just do so much. You can create vectors, you can create logos, you can create uh, designs, you can create flyers, brochures, everything you can think of, you can create. So with that, where usually when you create, so today we're creating a flyer, starting the build of a flyer, and also like kind of the foundations of workflow with that. The reason why or if you have a choice to start between, like, if you need to do a flyer and a website, I'd always go with doing the flyer firsthand, because the flyer allows you to really nail down a lot of solid points. It's very static, and then you can take those finite points and use those on the website to build a strong custom website. the I'm going to pretty much, usually when you're building a flyer, you want to make sure you get the copy from the client first. Always, always, always. Make sure that they get it to you, because what happens is, it's like content's king. You can design a pretty flyer, which makes no sense, but you can't really get an idea of what needs to go into the flyer without that content. What's in the paragraphs will dictate what design, what you use. Um, so definitely make sure to get that from the client firsthand. I have a website, so I'm going to use that content from there to make this. We're going to create a letter. We're going to create 2 artboards. I'm switching it all over to RGB. The standard is usually CMYK, but I've never had problems using RGB to export to a for print when we're done. We're using high resolution, 300 is for print, 72 is for web standard. We also have a bleed of 5 pixels as well with that. That's so that when you're sending this off to the printers, you don't have white space at the very edge of your borders. Right here I'm fixing my scroll because apparently I scroll in reverse on this new profile I set up. Let's see, back to the website. So you don't have to always read the entire amount of content that your client sends you. You should, but if you're designing on the fly, you're getting it done fast, usually the very first paragraph as well as the headlines will tell it all. So there are keywords in here like build, custom, teams, actionable, graphic designers, tech. You can use all those words to go to like a stock site or whatever images, whatever assets they've sent to you, and use that.